Hey, what's going on, YouTube? So, my name is PokeDad251, and I just want to explain a little bit as to why I chose that and essentially where we're going to go with the channel itself. So, for me, as a kid, I was born in the early 90s, or I should say around the mid 90s, and Pokemon was huge. Whether it was the TV show, I definitely grew up around the games. I had Pokemon Yellow, and then that gravitated towards Crystal, Silver, Gold, and then it started going into the other generations. But for me, why I chose the name of 251 is because the first generation of Pokemon is 151. Okay, and then when they came out with the second generation, they added another 100 Pokemon to that. So 251, when it comes to Pokemon card collecting, and that's primarily what this channel is going to be focused on, is we're going to be looking at the first two generations. And, I'm going to try to, at the end of the video, kind of bring out my own collection and do, some sort of special card reveal at the end, just to give more info on it. And, just for those who are trying to go ahead and increase their own collection, just kind of what I've done. So, for this first opening, we have a special treat. It is a Japanese booster of 151. So we're going to get into this and we're going to see what we have. And oh my goodness, I have not opened a card pack here in quite some time. But we will get this open for you guys. Let's see. There we go. Now, the cool part about the Japanese cards is that their backs do not look like normal Pokemon card packs. These are going to look quite a bit different. So a normal Pokemon card pack is going to have a backing of this. You see it with a regular Pokeball, but you have the white swirl. You have, just what you're used to when you look at Pokemon cards. But the Japanese packs have a backing like this. Now, to be honest with you guys, I don't know what the card tricks are with any of these packs, but we are going to do our best. And they are in Japanese, so bear with me. All right, so the first one we have is a Slowpoke. He is just chilling on his back, going down a river or something. It's got some lily pads there. So that is a cool looking card. And Slowpoke has a psychic side to him. Interesting. I wish I could tell you what this means. All right. So moving forward here, our next card is a fossil. So, cool looking card. You have, I believe that's an Omastar fossil, just right up against the shore like that. That's a cool looking card as well. All right, the next in this pack, we have so it's Poliwag, I think it's Poliwrath, and then it goes Poliwhirl. But I could be mixing the two around. Cool looking card. This is the second evolution out of the three. Water type, and he's just putting his hands up because he finished his coloring book. Fantastic. All right. And I believe on this one, foil art, very cool, is a Nidoran, but you can see the Pokeball foil on the back of that as well. That's a really cool card. In the forest there, very nice. I believe that's a dark energy, but from what I remember as a kid, is Poison type. Sorry. Lily, come here. Come here. Sorry about the noise. All right. So I do see what the rare is going to be. That's cool. But let me show you what this card is, which is a Haunter. Haunter itself is the second evolution of Ghastly, and then eventually you get to a Gengar. Very cool card. You can see malicious haunting of the forest. That's very cool. All right. And then the second to last card that we have here, one of my favorite Pokemon. I believe this is a Hitmonchan. So Boxer. So very, very cool card indeed. Awesome stuff. I like that art, from the bottom looking up. And then lastly here, we got a cool looking Golem card. Look at that. It is the EX Golem. My goodness. Evolved from Graveler. My goodness, that is such a cool looking card. The shine to that is unreal. Incredible. But yeah, folks, just wanted to introduce myself. Very excited to start putting videos together for you. And 151, my goodness, what an incredible set. I've been going ahead and trying to collect cards myself. So, as I mentioned before, I'm going to try to do a shout out card. So what we have here is a Muck from the Fossil set. And you can see that it's the Fossil set because of this little icon here. But it's also a first edition card, which is very cool. You can see that because of this here. Muck itself, I believe, is evolved from Grimer. And unfortunately, this is not a holo card. They have written on the outside of the card here with the covering, they put NM for near mint. So it's a very, very good condition card. You can see on the backing, there's really no wear there. And then on the front, it looks like it's pretty decent centering. And then little wear on there as well. But yeah, again, really looking forward to getting to know each of you. If this is the first time of you checking out the brand new channel, leave a comment on what your favorite Pokemon is. It doesn't have to just be the first and second generation like my favorites. You can branch out. I'd love to hear more about it, and I'm excited to go ahead and open more packs with you, and then hopefully we can see, this channel itself grow, and would love to talk about the games. I am just very nostalgic with this. The other reason for PokeDad, 251, do have a baby on the way, so that's very exciting news as well, and hopefully this kiddo is going to enjoy Pokemon just as much as I have, and we're just going to see what happens. I got one of those Where's Waldo books. I'll probably show that in one of the other videos. But it's a Where's Waldo book I got from Barnes & Noble. And it's a Where's This Pokemon? But it had the art very similar to kind of when the show first came out. So I kind of gravitated my eyes towards it. So I'm starting to get some gifts for the little one. Little one's not due until much later this year, around August time frame, but it'll be very cool to kind of piece it all together. But thank you guys for your time, and enjoy the rest of your day, and happy collecting.